fan of the Xayah pick. When you look at Fnatic, Olaf, dive on top of you.
To assassinate Crownshot before he can have an impact in the fight.
I think that for Fnatic, they have a really strong top side. They're going to look to try and use their prio mid to heavily before going over to his Raptors. So he was looking for a bit of a play there. Adam getting very favorable trades in the 1 versus 1. Needs to be careful, but of course Selfmade in the area. And Adam should know this because of the ward that plays down. He's just going to face check it.
That's not where you want to go, Adam. Tries to get away here, does still have the flash, but doesn't really have anywhere to go. Healing up a ton though. Adam flashes away, again the flash.
And will also find themselves with an early gold lead.
For the moment, they're very happy with the situation.
It's going to be harder to play as the game progresses. And does self-peel Exhaust.
Exhaust going down with Crownshot. He will still have the Feather Storm here. He always used as well. Bwipo trying to get in towards this mid lane, but Selfmade and Leader are waiting. And that's the last breath Bwipo will ever take as he safeguards away and flashes, manages to survive. Leader now turning onto Niski, who has no mana. Selfmade! The flash Crescent Strike is enough, and now Niski's going to get chased down. Doesn't have a flash of his own, doesn't have anywhere to go. Vitality 3-0.
Great read. Safety is very valuable. Now both junglers hovering around the bot side of the map.
Okay, so Fnatic don't know that Selfmade is here. The feathers fly, and there's the charm. Hillisang with the Attract Repel trying to survive, but the feathers will be brought back through him, and the chase is on. Upset, Selfmade kicked underneath the tower, and here comes the re-engage from Fnatic. It's the 3v3 in the bottom lane. Bwipo's very low. The feathers won't quite do enough damage. Niski with the root can't quite get Leader as he flashes away.
Now, this is the bloodbath that we were looking for. Good return damage from Niski.
So this should be done before Fnatic really check it. But Bob on a good flank position here.
The cross map happened. You can see the emote coming out from Crownshot there as they know that the bot lane is threatened. Bwipo looking for kills.
Oh, Crownshot. I guess that's what a support's life has to be. Flash kick coming out from Bwipo as well. Takes a tower shot. Hillisang diving in as well with a Magnet Storm. And 2 quick kills to Fnatic.
Which means that the Heralds can be very helpful at taking down this mid tower specifically. It's forcing Vitality to kind of match their beat. They're caught off step. They trip.
Hillisang is in one of his own. Leader in the mid lane, trying to get that mid prio. Here comes Hillisang. Selfmade has the flash, has the engage potential. Goes in, but the last breath isn't in range. No ult from the Asura, but Crownshot still surviving on the backline. Niski's already dead. Hillisang's down as well. And Fnatic just dived into their demise. A clean ace for Vitality.
An absolute smashing from Vitality. All 5 members dead from Fnatic. And Vitality came in prepared to this week, and Medic, we talked about it. Expectations. Of course, the analysts about their 3-1 predict. The thing is with Leader on Yasuo, he scales so well in the side lane. They found another pick.
Bwipo getting taken out by his former teammate. Selfmade takes him down. Hillisang now all on the way as caught off guard and down as well. 10 kills, 11 kills to 3 for Vitality.
Just a really nice pick once again from Vitality in firm control of this game. Crownshot needs to be careful here.
He wasn't respecting that at all. Gale Force and the flash, but here comes Adam. He can't sidestep an undertow. Shut down from Niski.
Does not have the ultimate, and a small mistake there from
those axes hits. The chase can be on, and Fnatic are TPing into this one. Niski from the mid lane dives in onto Leader. Leader has the last breath back up now. But there's Killer Instinct. Here's the charm. Leader trying to get onto the Ragnarok. They dive onto Upset instead. Ragnarok will be enough to kill off Leader. Now the chase is on from LeBrob. Selfmade diving in, the flash away. We'll keep them alive for the moment. Here's Shagenda now. Everyone wants a piece of the action. Everyone wants a bit of the party. There's the knock-up. No Ragnarok left for Adam as he will be removed from the rift.
Now Hillisang has joined the fray. Lee Sin in the river as well. Selfmade's not done yet.
There's the root. Upset going in. Hillisang. There's the stopwatch from Selfmade. Magnet Storm not going to be enough. Shagenda dives onto the back line. He just can't do anything with an angry croc on your face. A triple for Shagenda. Add 1 for Selfmade to boot. We're trying to jump away, but where's he going to go? Manages to flash over the wall.
A very difficult steal for Bwipo here, but he may still try it. No, he's going to go back to base. Beautiful stuff from Vitality. I was getting optimistic there. Fnatic started finding picks. They started to get these shutdowns. Very valuable, very much needed.
100 meters or what?
That is
I can't believe you did that, Manny. Anyway, into the game. Selfmade jumps onto Hillisang, and Hillisang's dead before he can even react. Mid lane at tier 2 of the target. Niski on a flank position, but not sure how well that's going to work out. Shagenda about a minute and a half left on it. 20 seconds on the next dragon. Vitality can just turn and burn towards that one if they so desire.
At this point, just the gap is so big, regardless, like, Fnatic are going to need a miracle. We can see, yeah.
Whoa! Man, Selfmade is making a bit of a statement in a game versus his former team, perhaps vindicated in his decision to join Vitality. Bwipo trying to get away. That GA will bring him back, but Vitality will be very happy to kill him twice as he gets back out, and Selfmade goes godlike.
Wow, just such a great performance from Vitality. They have absolutely dominated Fnatic throughout this game, and while they have had a couple of blunders, Vitality have been in control from start to finish versus Fnatic.
An early lead where Fnatic started to come back into it, but Vitality slammed the door in their face. Still a couple of minions. There goes Selfmade. No last breath. Magnet Storm going to get back onto them, and Niski can dive into this. What damage can Upset do? Not much is the answer. Vitality able to pick up another couple of kills. 22-6 will be the scoreline as they turn their eyes towards the Nexus. Perhaps Bwipo will be first on the menu. LeBron flashes in, Shigenda going in as well. The last breath under the fountain. More of a bait than anything else, but Vitality take game one.
I'm not sure if it was this patch or himself the crab, and you'll see that he'll do the crab, which is great for him because he will end up getting prio in the top side of the map. He can also clear out his Krugs, and he will have his Raptors respawning very, very soon.
Both junglers are here. Leader has Ignite. Niski going in, but the flash won't carry him far enough away. Leader gets the first kill. Actually, Selfmade taking it. Bwipo now trading against Selfmade, who takes the tower shot as Bwipo goes low. Selfmade trying to turn this one around. Up comes Hylissang from the bottom lane. Has the flash, has the Ignite. Crescent Strike available for Selfmade, but won't quite find it. Hylissang flashes forward, and Fnatic get their second kill on the board.
Very nice play there from Hylissang into the EW flash E. Very well played from Fnatic, and now they're looking for another gang mid.
Well, Leader having to dodge away from both Bwipo and Niski here, but there's nowhere for him to go, no minions for him to dash to anymore. Niski takes the kill, and Fnatic are off to a storming start here, Betty.
So, yeah, pretty safe Drake overall. Said it was risky, clearly I was wrong. And Bwipo just gonna lock that one in. No contest from the side of Vitality.
After the struggles in game one here, Shigenda's gonna jump on to Adam. Trade is out, Realm of Death is available. Shigenda's now been putting it, dodging away from the E. As Selfmade comes in for the chase as well, and we'll just wait for Adam to come out of this one. Shigenda heals up. And it's 2 times in 2 games that we've seen Adam manage to fight.
Can you cleanse knockups? That's one of the ones I always forget.
Did they remove Cleanse Flash? Or was it QSS Flash? They may have removed it, but Bwipo was looking for a knockup of his own as he lands the Q onto Crown Shot. There's the double knockup to get rid of the taunt. LeBron first on the menu. Hylissang going in with the charm to add another kill to Upset's book, as now Leader and Selfmade are on the chase. No? Well, Flash is burnt really from Fnatic. They still have the Feather Storm. Selfmade flashed away there as Upset manages to escape. Bwipo has a stopwatch. Leader flashing away now as well, but Upset should be able to take him down. The last breath, not quite enough. Bwipo on a killing spree.
That was almost an insane play from Leader. Now Niski's joined the fray.
He missed on the abscond abduct, but he has the chase down. Selfmade nowhere to go, has already burned his flash. And Fnatic now 7 kills to 2 up. What? Head of Selfmade in at the moment, and he's 3-0-4 on this Lee Sin with the Rift held to boot. There's the kick. Leader able to dodge away just at the last moment. There's the taunt coming out as well. Leader's going to try and turn this one back around. There's the hero's entrance. Is it going to be enough though? Leader not got the damage. Lebrov tried to do everything he could to help out his mid laner, but the carry from a losing position. They tend to get caught out. They tend to throw their faces into the wall over and over and over, and in the end, the meat grinder just grinds them up and their enemies take the win. And throughout the course of the season, that has been their downfall, and here with Fnatic so far ahead, my expectation is we continue to see signs like this. People getting caught out from Vitality as they try to make plays. Yeah, you look at the other side, like Weber has a Gold Drinker and a Phage, and Shigenda, the top laner for Vitality, hasn't even, we joke about narratives. Guys, that's the story of this series so far.
It is, it certainly is. And, we shall see how the game progresses. Bwipo has done a lot in the early game. Now, the rest of his team having to take the rest and run over the game. Upset, obviously, in a
Selfmade going in. Once again, the Feather Storm coming out from Upset. Here's the hero's entrance, stolen away. Leader's going to get knocked up and taken out, but not before he can kill off Hylissang. But the chase is on now for Fnatic. Shigenda went in and did not go out. Fnatic pick up 2 kills. And with the Rift Herald already charged in, this tower is low enough for them to knock it over.
Upset's reaction times are just nuts. I'm always impressed when AD carries can just like see into the future. The game really is determining everything in our playoff series.
It definitely is. Fnatic now looking for another kill onto Shigenda in the bottom lane. Flash available for the Alligator. We'll use it to get away. Hylissang gets the knockup. There's the Everforce for the Root as well. And with the Ignite ticking, Shigenda is Shigonda as he goes down under his tier 1.
How long have you held on to that one?
This is great.
It's good. It's a good one. I like it. Yep. he is indeed gone. Back to the fountain. Bwipo now, the 1v1 against Leader. I'm pretty confident he wins this.
Okay, so Leader doesn't have a mythic. He's got a sword, another little sword, a dagger, TP coming in. Leader's already used the wind wall. There's the Tempest Cripple. Leader gonna get chased down here. Make it a 1v1. Come on. Last breath. Here we go. They're gonna try and turn it around, but Leader is so low already. Niski has joined the fray. Bwipo able to flash away right at the last moment. He survives. Labrov dives into his doom as Labrov will not be able to get away from this. It's a double for Niski. And they're gonna try and give this kill over to Adam, who has claimed it for his own by locking Labrov in the realm of death.
You can see how close these exchanges are between Vitality and Fnatic. Selfmade and Leader, they played that very well, but it wasn't enough. That you're just too far behind in gold. Oh wow, Crownshot walking into melee range. Here's another engage from Hylissang.
I mean, this is what Fnatic do so well. They just keep the tempo up, they keep the game going. Shigenda, that's also what they do so well, failing tower dives. Upset almost dives at the back of it. If you haven't seen a failed Fnatic tower dive, you haven't watched Fnatic. Upset salvages the expected to see coming in to the series today. Vitality have shown us signs of life. The question is, can they revive themselves coming into game?
Fnatic continue to extend their gold leads. Vitality only fall further behind. That's going to be rather than the typical Gale Force that you will often see, just so that he has even more defensive stats in the off chance that he does get hit.
But here, 6-0-7 against his former teammate Selfmade, who had a absolute blinder in game one. Adam trying to trade on to Shigenda. You mentioned earlier that you think Mordekaiser will start to win out this matchup. That looks to be what's happening. Realm of Death has been popped. Labrov and Selfmade on their way, but Bwipo's here to join the fray, as is Niski. There's the taunt. Will get him as immediately as he gets out of the Realm of Death. Shigenda will fall 1-for-1 on the top lane as Hero's entrance coming out here as well, and Leader's on the way with the last breath. Bwipo with a huge shield, but knocked up airborne in the middle of the safeguard. Still manages to get the kick. However, Leader's going to try and turn this around. For Vitality, a huge shutdown there. We see more of this. Although I will say, both games have been slightly one-sided for my liking. Seems that the team that gets the early lead goes on to win the game as Hylissang dives in, trying to change that one. Because the last breath comes out, Hylissang able to get away, but with the Feather Storm, Upset just does too much damage. Leader having to run away. Will be able to live to fight another day as Shigenda looks to get in towards that backline. He's on to Upset, but that more Immortal Shield Bow is exactly that for the Xayah. Upset survives, he's unstoppable. And Fnatic will turn their eyes towards the battle.
Fnatic is just too strong, they are too far ahead, and they will get themselves the Baron. Fnatic in firm control of game 2.
Yeah, Adam's going to win this 2v1.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that was an interesting play. They got him in the knock-up combo with the last breath, and if Selfmade was at 9 kills again, he would be able to kill off that AD carry. Bwipo diving in here, taunted up. Leader's going to get put in the realm of death as the chase continues underneath the turret. Adam continues just to rain hell upon Leader. And Fnatic walk out pretty much unscathed right now, as Labrov will walk away, Crownshot will walk away as well, but Upset is more hungry for blood than hungry for the win right now. He's chasing off Shigenda. He's not hitting the towers, Vetti.
Look, his KP is pretty low. You know
That's true.
You know, he's been involved in 10 kills. You look at Hylissang, 15. You look at Niski, 14. You know, it's just Upset. He wants to try and pad those stats out a little bit more.
I mean, in the regular season, he had a 20 KDA on Kai'Sa, so maybe he needs to get to the 10-10 mark before he's willing to let this game go, though the inhibitor will fall in the top lane. Fnatic still with that Baron buff for a minute left. Shigenda trying to go in, but Bwipo finds him first. Hylissang in with the charm on towards the back line. This is a 5v4 as Niski dives into the back. That's the Ocean Drake secured. Adam doing what he can for his team. He's doing his part as the rest of the team part Vitality like the Red Sea. All of them dead. Fnatic turn their eyes towards the Nexus, towards the win. Upset still alive, 8-0, still 6 kills short of his perfect KDA on Kai'Sa. But for the moment, Fnatic will have to back away and look for their second inhibitor. No minions to help them. That backdoor bonus helping out Vitality a tad, but it looks like Vitality will not be able to defend this one, and the series will go to 1-1. Bwipo hit the Q there. He's not going to chase the Crownshot back onto his fountain. He saw Leader make that mistake in game 1, and we even it out at 1-1.
The trend comes into play into side of the map. Shigenda, you have to now be careful, and you can see Leader actually playing around the bot side of the lane, but now everyone is actually pathing towards top because they want to try and match the counter gank.
Bwippo spots out Selfmade. Wind becomes lightning. We'll get the chase on here. Bwippo trying to put the damage down, but can't pick up his undertow. And Bwippo's so low already, down to 100 HP. Ruthless Predator's coming out. Selfmade will be the first to fall. Bwippo goes down as well, though. And now the chase is on Leader and Shigendo against Adam. The flash away. Not really anywhere for you to go there, I'm afraid, unless you've got the slice and dice and some fancy feet. Those crocodile shoes will be given over to Leader.
Nicely done from Vitality, and just a good read. I'm not sure if it's actually frozen the bot wave, but we don't have time to look at bot. We got to look at top. Xin Zhao making his way towards the top lane. Shigendo actually trying to catch the wave here. Oh, they're not going to commit towards the top side. I guess they were worried about the Niski roam as well. He does, of course, have the level 7, which means his ultimate is available. They are, in fact, waiting. Will he be spotted?
This is where you do your dun-dun-dun-dun as Bwippo is spotted out. Doesn't have a flash to get away. Heals up off the Razor Beaks, but it's not enough. And now Leader gets the red buff onto Niski.
Still, a lot of this series left to go. Vitality find themselves with the gold lead. 4 members of Fnatic on the top side, though.
Hex flash across, Crescent Guard coming out. Selfmade rooted to the spot. He's going to try and turn it back around onto Bwippo, but that is a good play from Fnatic. They found a pick onto the Vitality jungle.
He should be pretty safe to just sit here and farm this up. Oh, TP from Fnatic, though.
Adam looking for it. Lebrov, not yet level 6. There's the heal, but Lebrov, his splash is down. He's got nowhere to go, and Upset will secure it with a Mystic Shot.
Great play. This is something that we see a lot from Adam. Sacrifice what they did to them.
You can see, yep, Bwippo trying to steal away this red buff. Laying in wait, seeing if perhaps he can set up a trap, but Selfmade isn't going to take the bait right now. Hylissang going in, there's the knock-up underneath the tower. Hylissang not yet, level 6 doesn't have that unbreakable will. Oh, the Moonlight Vigil goes wide, and Niski takes down Selfmade. Now Crown Shot underneath the tower by himself. Lebrov trying to trade onto Hylissang here with the Ignite ticking. Hylissang may just fall to support all combat. Won't quite go down. Crown Shot caught under the tower as well. And Fnatic have come out of this one swinging.
This game is very to become lethal threats as the game continues.
Okay, Vedi, according to my clock, we've got about 12 minutes of gameplay left. We're going to stick to that 24-minute average, and Adam doesn't have much gameplay left in this top lane. Shigendo just about gets away from the last tower.
The top tier 1 is very low, which means that tower is very quickly going to drop. Meanwhile, Upset slowly chipping his way through the bot lane tower as Fnatic threaten to dive mid.
Hylissang going in, Crown Shot trying to heal himself up here, but the Inferno is just not got any damage. Wild growth from Lebrov. Tried to save his AD carry, but just couldn't do enough. Shigendo on the chase, but doesn't have flash, doesn't have the slicing maelstrom. Niski's going to try and turn this one around as Shigendo dodging back and forth. Hylissang goes in. Shigendo on a killing spree. Hylissang down, but that's another big kill over to Bwippo. The round what flashed into. Niski gets Bwippo to the game at the 14-minute mark. Very slow here from both these teams, but they've been looking for fights rather than for these objectives.
Yeah, we've had 13 kills in 14 minutes instead.
Keeping up at that 1 kill a minute.
Away that tier 1 tower. I think that when we look holistically, Fnatic's biggest strength right now is Upset. He's so much stronger than Crown Shot is, and Vitality.
There's TB. Flash Room Prison, they're looking for the kill here. Leader, though, able to get away with Wild Growth, and now Fnatic have dived a little bit too greedily. Selfmade with the Crescent Guard, keeps himself alive. Bwippo able to survive just about. And now Lebrov on the chase, Upset here as well. Where is the rest of Vitality? Well, Shigendo doesn't have a TP, and Fnatic are looking for this tier 2. Lebrov chunked away. Ruthless Predator stun. The heal not enough to save him. Adam now turned back on. Moonlight Vigil won't quite be enough damage, but in the end, the Crescendum will do it for Crown Shot. A double for Upset, though. And Fnatic
control seemed to be utilizing his lane prior well. Bwippo came back with a storm and is looking to dominate.
In such a strong position now on this Olaf. 5-2-2, giving over the Xin as well to Selfmade. It looked like Vitality had everything they needed in the draft to make this one work, but now Selfmade once again is the man who is caught out. The Rift Herald goes down, Bwippo steals it, secures it with the smite. Upset's unstoppable in the regular season. Until those last 5 games or so, they were sitting pretty at the top. It looked like they'd be claiming one of our top 3 or 4 spots, one of those top playoff buys.
The question was this enough of a shift for Fnatic? Because while the regular season looked much better, remember last split, they ended up falling in 5th as Leader just solo kills Adam. He had his ult up.
Vitality will realize they don't want to take this fight anymore without their jungler's ultimate that makes him invulnerable to anyone who's outside of the ring.
I would agree. Going to drop this Herald mid. With the control and numbers they have here in this lane, they should be able to knock this tower down. They just have to make sure that Crown Shot is able to get that last hit off.
Hylissang has a flank position here. He looks for the engage, but the slicing maelstrom will zone away Fnatic. Hylissang Oh, it's a story as old as time. Hylissang goes in and Hylissang dies. Nisqy trying to trade back into it. And look at the damage coming out from the Rise in this situation. Upset as well. Unfettered, untouched on the front line, diving forward. Vitality find the fight. Hylissang sacrificed himself for it. But Vitality...
And oh my word, you can really feel the goal difference. So here's the knockup. Good engage from Hylissang. Uses the ultimate to buy time, but the follow-up is just...
will be free just to put the DPS down in these fights. You say it quite often, Vedius. Ezreal scales proportionally to how easy it is for the opponent to kill him. If they can kill him easily, he doesn't really scale that well. But if they can't get on towards that backline, he scales pretty darn well. Dominus popped here as leader going in towards Adam. Adam trying to turn it back around, but he just can't get in range. Whipwood stepping towards that front line. Adam's dead. Nisqy nowhere near this fray. Does have the realm walk, but he was pushing in top while all of
looking to trade this for a tier 2 tower. Remember that they do have the Baron buff, which means that Fnatic will be faster when it comes to the siege.
Shigenda is going back. He'll be in a 2v1 situation when he gets back. He's actually going to catch the bottom wave, so it looks like it's just going to be an inhibitor for inhibitor trade. Now, Nisqy has no TP. There's the recall coming out from the Ezreal. That tower's going to fall pretty soon. Leader going too far forward, but manages to keep himself alive. We're both slowed with the Soroda's Grudge. No inhibitor tower gone down yet for Fnatic, but Vitality have got one. Hylissang going forward. The dodge to the side. The True Shot Barrage doesn't quite hit. Leader, though, shielded, somehow survives for such a long time with the undertow into the Gore Drinker! Gore blimey, that's a lot of healing coming out.
We may be able to trade inhibitors, which, given our current position, is probably the best play that we can make. And so then they commit.
Importantly for Vitality, though, they don't have an inhibitor tower to get through in the mid lane, so they can just hard force this. Doesn't matter if their minion wave dives, they can still take that inhibitor if they want, but instead, they need could gain control of this, but they don't really know where Fnatic are.
Nope, they don't. They're going to get information soon, though. Good damage coming down onto Adam. A lot of damage.
Oh, Leader's just done before anything can really begin. The flash in from Whippo as well as they look for the undertow. Self-made on that front line. Whippo with a shield, keeps himself pretty healthy for the moment. Adams continues to step forward, and you can see Upset, Arcane shifting aggressively. The Inferno.
Front line suddenly gets a lot beefier and tougher. I think that they don't... The worst thing they can do is just run at Vitality and try and force a 5v5. Instead, I think they should just try and play through multiple lanes. They should try and
just run at Shigenda, but apparently that's what Hylissang's going to do. Shigenda goes in with a slicing Maelstrom. Hylissang almost down. Look at the shielding, though, onto that Olaf. Self-made on the front line now as well. Upset still untouched, and watch it. Nisqy flashes forward, takes a double. Upset flashes forward, looks for leader, misses the Mystic Shot, but still manages to pick up the kill. And the chase is on as Nisqy gets his third. He's looking for 4, but Labrov will walk away wounded as Fnatic look to close this one out.
Okay, I was wrong. You can just run a Vitality. Apparently, you can just slap them with your wallets because it was looking a little dicey there, funneling into that choke point. But the moment that Kennan's ultimate disappeared, Fnatic went on the offensive. They have all 5 members alive, they have the Baron buff, and they have the Nexus.
And look at the dive, Labrov. Underneath the fountain, execution comes out. As a Fnatic get their second win of the series. And they are one.
And Shigenda's chase.
Yep,
now
like into lane, which of them, of course, then puts Self-made in a situation where he doesn't have assistance.
Doesn't have the passive, doesn't have a way to get away from that stun, trying to build it back up. Gonna try and defib some of those minions, but that's all he's gonna get out of it. First blood to Self-made.
Well played there from Vitality. They're very quick to bounce back after Self-made loses his flash on the bot side of his own jungle. They're able to set up a nice dive towards the top side, but yeah, every now and then does make mistakes. And I think we've seen a couple of those mistakes in this series, but overall, I still think he's having a positive impact.
Oh, Shigenda going forward. Whipple's landing the Sonic Wave flash away, though. Whipple's going to chase him under the tower, and Self-made is here in time. Self-made takes the kill, 2-0 on the board.
Really good response there from Vitality.
Although they did have a great early game, the gold was always like 1,800 difference between the two of them, and then Fnatic switched it around. Here, it's about 1,300, building up bit by bit. Adam once again caught out, spell immune there from the Moonfall, but the chase is on. Leader pops the Dominus, slices in, flashes forward, and Self-made now on a killing spree. 3-0 on this bottom side of the map, but for the moment won't be able to find too much. Shigenda here, Adam's going in, looking for that maximum dosage, trying to give Shigenda a taste of his own medicine. Shigenda tries to turn it around, but as you said, Betty, the Mundo can just walk you down. Thumbs up from Adam. He misses the briefcase, but he still gets his meeting. Adam with the solo bolo.
Yeah, so that's really bad for Shigenda because right now he doesn't have the flash available to him. And the fact that Adam can still be relevant even after so much pressure is put down on him, he's likely going to lose his life here, but the damage has been done. He knows that he's going to be really strong in that 1v1, going for the Anathema's chains. Anathemas and god damn it. Yeah. That was a really big play for Adam, and I think that what we're seeing is Fnatic stealing away the Herald, being able to get themselves this Drake, being able to get that kill in the top sides. Even though Fnatic find themselves at a gold disadvantage, it feels like that they're just finding advantage across the board.
Yeah, right now 1,300 gold behind, but they get the first tower in the bottom lane, they get a kill in the mid lane, they still have the Rift Tower to put down, and watch that gold swing on a sixpence. Rift Tower gets put down in the mid lane, tower down in the bottom lane, and now Fnatic within 200 gold. They will lose this tower in the top side. Selfmade going to be given some of those plates across to himself. But now with that Rift Tower charging in, you can see only 200 gold between these two teams, or thereabouts, about 500 now, as this tower will go down. And it was 1,500 the difference, VIT. In terms of items, the mythics are complete for both AD carriers. Crownshot has his Immortal Shield Bow, so does Upset alongside. To look at it, and it's more evenly spread on the side of Fnatic. Perhaps Nisqy and Upset being the key beneficiaries. There is still 1,000 gold between these two teams. LeBron has a flank position. Hylissang flashing forward for Crownshot, but Hylissang perhaps overstepping. Moonlight Vigil's going to do a lot of work. Whippo going in as well, but that's the Immortal Shield Bow, and Subway's been able to kill off Upset to start off this fight. Hylissang down as well. It was Hylissang who flashed in. And Morgana is just not that sort of engaged support, I'm afraid, my friend.
You know, it looked like that Astralis had pretty much guaranteed that 6th seed, but Vitality in the final weekend came out swinging. They found a way for them to win games. They found a lot of comfort. They were even able to take down Rogue. And look like they're on the upswing. Let's see if they can find a good fight here.
Selfmade going in, has the move, but look at the damage onto Whippo. Leader now the front line. Selfmade forced back, Rocket Belt, not going to be enough, but in the end, Whippo flashes in, Selfmade flashes in and kills off Whippo. Nisqy next on the menu, and Leader will take it. Another 2 quick kills here to Vitality. Adam's going to chase Lebrov out, but Lebrov
gets engaged on initially. Then you look how much damage comes down to Whippo. Doesn't have any energy, forced to disengage. Leader flashes onto Whippo, knowing he needs to take him out first. Then the flash.
What's happening as well? We see a Cloud Dragon picked up for Vitality. Fnatic are sitting in an Ocean and
then match the Silas. I think
that makes sense.
If you're Vitality, those are the matchups you want, because then the kill threat gets reduced. You can just kind of hold them aside. Right now, though, it's just kind of like a fist fight in mid. Vitality are doing much better control over their sideways.
TP behind, Selfmade pops the moonfall, pops the stopwatch. Crownshot's the first target. LeBron going in with the quickness, though, and Hylissang with Soul Shackles will get the stun off, even though he dies afterwards. Crownshot's still alive, though, and Leader on the longest flank in the history of the world. You're going to arrive, but it's a morgue for the rest of your team, Leader. You were too late. You let them die as Fnatic pick up 2 kills. Walk away.
Well, this is going to be Fnatic's 3rd Drake of the game. They do have an Ocean, they do have a Mountain, and now they will secure themselves a Cloud.
He's in the bottom lane, pushing that in. Selfmade, no flash on him, but does have the Moonfall. Lebrov's going to step forward, but the Dark Binding will catch him out. 8,000 HP on the Baron. Selfmade jumping onto Adam. Vitality, do they even know? So Crownshot should have Hawkshot. There's the arrow. Hilly takes the Black Shield. Hilly ulted, as you said, no Soul Shackles available. Selfmade now looking for the steal, has the Blast Cone as well. Lebrov stepping in, Fnatic backing away. There's the quickness, they kick Leader back into the team, but Whippo's dead. Here goes Selfmade onto the backline. Nisqy pops the stopwatch to hit the side, but Adam is already dead. Crownshot opening up with the big guns. The Rangers focus, doing so much work. Upset with the Moonlight Vigil, just cannot survive. A vigil for Fnatic, a eulogy perhaps, as Vitality clean them up.
Fantastic fight for Vitality. Front to back fight. They're going to get themselves the Baron. Vitality showcasing they are not out of this series just yet.
A 5,000. So that if Aphelios can have a little bit of time in a team fight, he can do a lot of work. Adam's going to get spell immune there. Undo is immune, pops the ultimate, as you say. Maximum dosage will heal him back up. Tier 2 in the mid lane has fallen, and Fnatic will just defend for the moment. Once again, the Soul Shackles from Hylissang into the Black Shield. I feel it's a bit greedy. Selfmade going in, and he's a bit greedy too. The quickness was stolen away. Selfmade's going to pop the stopwatch, but this is a very poor position for the Vitality jungler. He manages to escape. Moonlight Vigil goes wide. Lebrov standing on the front line, turns the quickness right back around on Fnatic's faces. Lebrov tries to dive onto the back line and manages to get the Black Shield out. 2 quick kills to Vitality, and now it's Hylissang Upset and Whippo trying to defend. Dragon's Rage kick available for the Lee Sin. Upset, not much in his toolkit. Calibrum Crescendum, green and white guns. Okay, for close range, the question is, can he defend against these 5 members of Vitality? For the moment, they'll continue to push in. Whippo kicks back Lebrov, that's 1. Selfmade tanks up a tower shot, looking for 2, dives back in. Now Upset trying to defend against Leader, who pops a Ruthless Predator, but Vitality can just focus down the Nexus. We're going all the way, it's Silver Scrapes, baby, 2-2! Fights when they need it. Trundle is locked in, finally.
And you can also see this little ward. Let me see if my little screen is...
It's not. Oh, there we are.
So, you can see this ward sitting on the Raptors. This is a really important one as well, because Selfmade, if he wants to go the counter, like cross-map,
where are you going to go?
The information will be known now.
Whippo's here. They're looking for Lavrov. Does have the flash, will use it early. There's the pulverize as well, but Whippo can just put down a pillar and Lavrov can't go anywhere. This is going to be first blood to Fnatic. Nowhere for the cow to go. First blood upsets.
Really well played from the Fnatic. I wonder if Selfmade expected a delayed invade in bot side of the map. I mean, they did ward for the possibility, right? So clearly they were prepared in some capacity. Instead, they're just going for the gank.
Upset's going to jump away, still has the flash. Whippo here as well. There's the cleanse coming out from Upset, and now Lavrov, the target, stunned up with the concussive blow. Still no flash on that Alistair. Selfmade jumping back in. Hylissang dives away with the stand beside me. Lavrov, the first target, and once again, the pillar of filth is dirty as Fnatic get their second kill.
Vitality, they tried to
Fox the concussive blows, but it isn't enough damage to kill off Crown Shot.
exhaust for both summoners on Crown Shot. And the 2 versus 2.
Looking to work his way up towards this mid lane, perhaps. Selfmade's going to get the third Scuttle Crab of the game. Should be able to secure that one for himself. Gets the upgrade on his smite as well. Whippo 1 smite behind him. And now it's Vitality to make the first move from the mid lane. Not really surprising with the Slicing Maelstrom coming out. They're looking to focus down Adam. And Adam, he was ignited at the start of that, I believe. Wasn't able to heal up. The unsealed spellbook from Shigenda paying off.
The wave, or you could 2 lose the wave.
I stopped listening after 1.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. 100% you want to give up that space because you know a coordinated dive coming out from Fnatic will cost you your life, and that's exactly what Fnatic are looking to take. Lavrov down to 100 HP, manages to flash away. The Winter's Bite won't be needed as Nisqy takes the kill. Cranshaw trying to clear out the way, but Whippo can tank for days. 2 tower shots, 3 tower shots, not enough to kill him off. It's a double for Nisqy.
So remember when we said option 1 and option 2?
You can do it.
I think that if I was in his position, I would want to be at my best in the final game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially when there's so much.
Because they know they're ahead in tempo, but the pings are coming out and it looks like the Vitality is looking to try and make the same trade happen with their Rift Herald. But basically the map is split right down the middle where Fnatic...
There's a couple of players on the other side. Importantly for Fnatic because they've done so much chip damage to the tier 1 already. They actually spent some time getting that tier 2. There's the Slicing Maelstrom coming out. Nisqy just to the edge of range. The Everfrost with the root as well. The Pillar of Filth being used. Leader comes in with the TP, but Shigenda is already dead before he arrives. And Fnatic find a kill. Shigenda not safe enough on the weak side of the map.
Really good use of the Twisted Fate ultimate there. Shigenda tries to burn the heal to create as much distance as possible, even throws out the
half, and Vitality down and out of this fight.
Fnatic just win the poke fight with the Ezreal, with the Twisted Fate, and with the briefcases coming out as well. Fight on their shoulders. You mentioned it earlier. This could be Fnatic's worst ever year.
Yep.
5th in Spring has had one of the longest standing rivalries of G2 versus Fnatic. One of the consistent Worlds representatives could be knocked. Long road for both these teams, but it's been a hard-fought series. Neither one wants to give it up just yet. But you can see once again a lot of grouping around the mid, bot side Drake. It spawns in a minute's time. This will be the objective. Fnatic's sole point.
So far, we've gone over a kill a minute this game. 6 in 22. Lavrov goes in. True Shot Barrage does a lot. Shigenda flashing forward with the True Shot, with the Slicing Maelstrom as well, but it's just not going to be enough damage. Leader trying to do what he can, but Shigenda pops the stopwatch, only to get popped immediately afterwards, and now with the Destiny, Fnatic could look for the chase.
Stop Leader getting onto the back line. That choke point ended up working out beautifully for them just because of the Trundle pillar. The follow-up was so...
Damn work. Fnatic will secure it. 23 minutes in. 1 more kill was all it took. They got Vitality in that choke. Started up, Upset Nisqy and Whippo. All 3 there, starting it now. Hylissang going in, there's the Destiny as well. They're looking to catch out Lavrov, who has the Unbreakable Will, pops onto the blue buff. Leader dodging away, there's the stun, there's the True Shot Barrage. Hylissang caught with the Chain of Corruption, Whippo low off towards the top side. Leader trying to dive onto him, Hylissang keeping Selfmade busy. Adam now steps forward as that front line. Leader dives in, but immediately is stunned. The Everfrost goes out as well, and Leader has nowhere to go. Upset goes on a rampage as Adam tanks up 4 members of Vitality, and you just can't kill off this Mundo. He's going to chase them down. Fnatic find 2 more kills.
And Fnatic is looking to make their way forward in the LEC playoffs.
Oh, it's been a slow affair. It's been arduous here for Fnatic, but they found the fight. Nisqy was looking for it. He was feeling it. Red card comes out. Lavrov loses half his HP, and now the tier 2, the target. Adam down in the bottom lane has the TP to join up with Fnatic, and Fnatic, forward as they can, are now pushing Vitality back into their base. Sonic Wave hits from Selfmade, but they just can't find the angle. They just can't find the avenue of approach here to take down Fnatic. Adam still alone by himself on the bottom side. Stun goes out Oh no, Shigenda's down, and now Fnatic, 4 players strong in the mid lane, can continue to push in. It just feels all but done for. Vitality keep looking for these avenues, but they just can't find a way to get in, VIT. And Fnatic will stop them in their tracks once again. It looked close, it looked like Vitality had a chance, but Fnatic have slammed the door in their face over and over and over and over. And not at the first hurdle will Fnatic fall. They are looking to set up a date with Misfits, set up a chance at Worlds once again. They've only missed it once. They will not be stopped by Vitality. The flash kick comes out, but Selfmade just can't do anything. Leader on the back line still can't get the damage down. Niski pops a stopwatch, and Leader goes pop immediately afterwards. Has a stopwatch of his own, but Upset doesn't mind waiting around. Shigenda diving in with a slicing maelstrom cannot do anything. And Fnatic will clean it up in the base. It took them 5 games, but Fnatic will fight Misfits next week.
A hard-fought series for both teams, but it will be